After the rain, peat moss grows in the marshes of Dajiu Lake. Peat moss is small. Its leaves are only 1.6 millimeters long and less than 1 millimeter wide, even smaller than 1/10 of our smallest fingernail. Dajiu Lake is very broad. It is about 15 kilometers from south to north and about 3 kilometers from east to west, the size of more than 6,300 football fields combined. Shennongjia has witnessed the micro-macro encounter between peat moss and the vast Dajiu Lake. Peat moss originated in the late Paleozoic era, circa 295 to 250 million years ago. There are about 100 known varieties in the world, which are mainly distributed in the North Temperate Zone. The special geography and climate conditions at Dajiu Lake make the peat moss that grows in the North Temperate Zone settle down here. As a result, the Dajiu Lake area has become the only subtropical and subalpine peat moss wetland at the 31st parallel north. Dajiu Lake used to be a vast ocean in ancient times. The orogeny of the Yanshan Mountains and the Himalayas form the symmetrical 9 ridges, 9 streams, 9 flats, and 9 lakes. Hence the name Dajiu, Big Nine in Chinese. Dajiu Lake, with an area of more than 1,000 hectares, is not replenished by any rivers, but only by rainfall. This area is neither flooded during rainy summers, nor dried up in the most arid years. It can all be attributed to peat moss. Peat moss has very high water absorption capacity. It is heavier than stone when completely soaked, yet lighter than cotton after drying. It can effortlessly absorb water 25 times its own weight. The moss stores water when the rainfall is sufficient and releases water vapor when ambient humidity drops. By constantly absorbing and releasing water, peat moss not only breeds a complete subalpine wetland ecosystem, but also creates the wonderful 4 seasons in the Dajiu Lake area. As the headwater, the Dajiu Lake wetland significantly affects the water quality of the Shennongjia River. There are 41 poners around the Dajiu Lake basin. The water of Dajiu Lake disappears magically at these spots. It actually flows through a complex drainage system of the mountains into the Du River, which then joins the Shennongjia River. The aquatic plant communities dominated by peat moss endow the marshes of Dajiu Lake with powerful water storage and purification capabilities, which plays an irreplaceable role in protecting the ecological safety of the Du River and the Shennongjia River systems. The Dajiu Lake wetland has existed for more than 20,000 years. Peat moss has witnessed the changes at Dajiu Lake, which in return provides thriving conditions. Their interdependence has created a natural legend on the subalpine wetland.